Hello and welcome to vlog number 127. This week, at the request of my good friend Steve Hammond, I'm going to talk about me and how Parkinson's disease is affecting me. I didn't produce a vlog last week for the first time in almost 2.5 years, and the reason for that was Parkinson's disease. I'm experiencing extreme lack of motivation at the moment, so although I made a start researching and scripting a topic, I simply couldn't complete the task. I started taking high doses of thiamine some weeks ago and had been finding that my mood and motivation had improved, which I attributed to the thiamine. Unfortunately, I broke one of my own rules, which is not to take more than one new treatment at one time. I came across a quantity of glycine powder, which I'd purchased quite some time ago. I can't remember exactly when I bought it, what it was supposed to do for me, or why I stopped taking it. I decided that I might as well finish it off rather than simply throw it away. So that's what I did, starting shortly after I started taking the thiamine. So perhaps it was actually the glycine that was making me feel better. I finished my supply of glycine 2 or 3 weeks ago, and since that time I've noticed a steady decline in motivation. I think I'll order some more and see if it reverses that decline, or if it's simply a coincidence. Apart from mood and motivation, I have been struggling with a number of other symptoms just lately. My voice, which has been a cause of concern to me for quite some time now, has been steadily getting worse, reducing in volume, getting higher pitched and more indistinct and slurred. If you think I sound fine, be aware that I'm making a supreme effort to enunciate clearly, and that I boost the volume of my voice by over 50% when I edit the video. Tremor has been breaking through quite significantly on my left side, and any adjustments I have made to the settings on my neurostimulator have had limited effect on my tremor, and have caused other issues I suspect, including difficulties in chewing my food without also chewing the inside of my mouth, and muscular tension or dystonia in the muscles of my jaw, which has been most uncomfortable. My balance and gait have been getting worse, and I stagger like a drunkard on occasion, and this, coupled with slurred speech, makes people think that I'm under the influence of alcohol, and I'm actually stone cold sober. I haven't actually fallen to the ground as yet, but I've had a few near misses. When I went to see my London neurologist in the middle of February this year, she referred me to the DBS team speech therapist because I was having speech difficulties. The speech therapist thought that stimulation from my DBS was causing my problems, and suggested a complete shakedown of my DBS settings with a neurologist and a specialist nurse in attendance. I was given a timescale of 6 to 8 weeks for this appointment, allowing for the manufacturer of my neurostimulator to be contacted for a special code that would allow modification of a specific parameter that my hardware did not allow by default. It has now been 13 weeks and I've heard nothing from the hospital. I rang the DBS team 4 days ago and left a message for the speech therapist to call me. No response yet. Obviously this is extremely frustrating for me and I will chase it up again next week. While I was playing around with the settings on my neurostimulator in an effort to alleviate some of my symptoms, I turned my DBS off to see if the muscular tension in my jaw would ease, and I was shocked at how much my tremor had progressed. Cannabis was able to help me withstand this, but only just. I think that the increase in my symptoms and the knowledge that my PD is progressing relentlessly behind the scenes has contributed to my current low mood, so perhaps the glycine had nothing to do with it. We shall see. I apologise if I appear to be complaining about my PD. I'm really not. In fact, I consider myself to be lucky, generally speaking. I'm still not taking any of the prescription medications for PD. I'm still able to walk without a stick, and I'm still getting a huge amount of relief from my DBS system. I recently attended a speech therapy group at a local hospital and met another chap who had had DBS. This chap's voice was much worse than mine. He was popping pills left, right and centre and had such severe dyskinesia that I thought he was going to fall off his chair on a number of occasions. It made me realise how lucky I am, and I'm genuinely grateful for small mercies. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or have a topic that you'd like me to cover in future vlogs, just leave me a message in the comments and I'll do my best to respond. Have a great week. See you next Friday.